Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 7th Annual Chagrin Documentary Film Festival Awards. Please join me in welcoming our Mistress of Ceremonies, former Fox 8 news anchor, and now marketing leader at Summa Health, Lori Vick.
Thank you so much and welcome everyone. You know, I do work at a hospital now, and so after last year, which was my first year being associated with the festival, I went to the nurses and had this checked out to see if there might perhaps be a vaccine for Film Fest flu. And I found out that it is actually a virus stronger than any known to man. So I'm actually glad because I'm hooked on it, and I hope all of you are. It's very contagious. So if you haven't already caught the Film Fest bug, you will tonight. You know, last night I had a chance to stroll through the streets of Chagrin Falls, and isn't it just like a page out of the books of Americana? People were just meandering around, taking in films. There was a cigar bar outside, ice cream, the popcorn shop. The falls lit up in the colors of the festival. Really, it is just amazing how this community has turned out to support the festival here in its 7th year. And so I was going to ask everyone, because all of you are responsible for all of that, being the community of Chagrin Falls. This is an awards festival, so let's start out with a big round of applause to the community and to all of you in the room tonight. Lights up. And we, of course, want to thank our sponsors, our generous sponsors who have made this event possible. And we call out particularly Medical Mutual, who is a presenting sponsor for the 4th year. And all of our generous sponsors are listed in the event program, so please check them out because they have been very, very gracious to support us again. We also are indebted to a tiny woman who has a mighty, big motivation, dedication, energy, and a huge, huge heart, especially, to have launched this festival 7 years ago. Marianne Ponce, where are you? There she is. Most of you know their story, but we know we also every year have newcomers to the festival. So I will tell you that Marianne and her husband Ed lost their son David 10 years ago to cancer, his battle with cancer. And he was an accomplished and a budding filmmaker in the making and already very accomplished and award-winning. And Mary Ann, in his memory, launched this film festival so that other young and emerging film makers could also have an opportunity to show their craft. So it's in his memory, and I have to say that I believe that every frame in every film that we see at the film festival has David's spirit in it, thanks to Marianne and to Ed. And of course, none of this would be possible without the filmmakers. We received requests from over 500 films to be featured in part of this festival from close to 50 countries. Only 76 were chosen. So we really have the cream of the crop from the world represented here tonight. And I know that we have some of those filmmakers in the crowd tonight. Those of you who are here, will you please stand and be recognized? Remain standing. Why don't you just remain standing so we can all get a good look at you? Turn around because you're all so darn handsome and good looking and beautiful. Okay. We are here tonight to celebrate the gift of the film that you brought with you here, and also to encourage you to keep up your craft and bring us more wonderful films in years to come. And we are so fortunate this year for the first time to have received an anonymous gift from a donor of $15,000, which we are going to be dividing up among our winners tonight. And now, just before we get underway, we're going to launch things and keep us honest. We have to welcome to the stage, we're pleased to welcome to the stage, Bob Halliday of Robert Halliday and Company, with his security detail, Chagrin Falls Police Chief Amber Dasick. They are carrying the officially, are we here? Come along, please, welcome on. They are carrying the officially tabulated results under the strict security of the Chagrin Falls Police Department, holding in the vaults of Huntington Bank. They are now officially handing over the 2016 Film Festival Awards to awards presenter Mulaney Verrilje. I was hoping I would never see my daughter in handcuffs, actually. Oh, but all for a good cause. All right, it is official. Go keep them safe and bring them back. So without further ado, let's get this award ceremony started. Our first category is Best Short Documentary, which is sponsored by Gold sponsor Sequoia Financial. Presenting on behalf of Sequoia Financial is the man whom the Plain Dealer recently described as the LeBron James of film. He definitely is all in bringing film to Cleveland. He is dedicated to our city, and he is also proud to serve on the board of the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Tyler Davidson.
Thank you guys so much. What a pleasure. Thank you for coming. I brought my helpers getting footage from the stage, my son Patrick, my son Wyatt, and they managed to obtain the secret results for this award from the police chief, so he'll be holding on to that. But I wanted to give a special thank you to Ann Yelsky as well, who's here in support of the festival. Thank you so much. Thank you. Before I left the house tonight, the kids asked me what I was going to say, and I gave them a quick run through, and Wyatt replied that, Dad, that was incredibly boring. I swear he said that. He said you should change it completely. Unfortunately for you guys, I didn't think of anything else, so we'll stay with this. But thank you for your notes, Patrick. I really just want to congratulate the filmmakers tonight. I know how hard it is to make a film, especially a good one. We feel that you all have achieved something very special with your films here this year at the festival, and we're here to honor you. I love documentaries so much. I think that we as audience members are transformed or inspired by truth above all else, and no other kind of storytelling prioritizes the search for truth more than documentaries. These films entertain us for sure, but it's their unique ability to transform and inspire that takes them beyond entertainment and what makes them so important. So whatever the shape or size of your film, thank you for sharing your important work with all of us here in Chagrin Falls this week. Tonight I have the honor of presenting the award for Best Short Documentary. It comes with a $1,000 prize as well. So Patrick, the envelope please. And the winner is Last Day of Freedom, directed by D. Hibbert Jones and Nomi Talisman. Congratulations.
Said he was a monster. I don't see that. I see a little brother. I remember being out in the clam flats, digging clams. Matter of fact, while he was in San Quentin prison, we used to talk about clamming. When Manny was 12 years old, Manny had a car accident. He was...
Wonderful. Neither Dee nor Nomi are here to accept the award. I'm going to accept it on their behalf, but thank you guys so much.
We are thrilled that Medical Mutual has returned as our presenting sponsor for the 4th year, and we are so grateful for their generosity. It's now my pleasure to introduce, to represent Medical Mutual, Maggie Capello.
Good evening. I'm Maggie Capello, and I'm representing Medical Mutual tonight. And as you've heard, we've been a proud sponsor of the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival for the past 4 years. And I know I speak on behalf of the entire company when I say how honored we are to be a part of this wonderful, wonderful event, and so happy to be here tonight with all of you. With that being said, I am pleased to present the award in the category of Best Feature Documentary. The award and $1,000 goes to Women Outward Bound, directed by Maxine Davis.
It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache for. It doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you will risk looking like a fool for love, for your dreams, for the adventure of being alive.
Hi, I'm Max Davis, the director of Women Outward Bound. I want to thank you very much for this award from the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival. It's a real honor. I'm sorry I can't be with you right now, but I'm sure you're having a terrific time there. And once again, thanks very much.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alexandria Flynn, representing Platinum sponsor Cohen & Company, Certified Public Accountants.
Good evening, my name is Alexandria, and I'm proud to support, through Cohen & Company, the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival. The festival truly does bring the world to Northeast Ohio, and I am proud to present the award for Best International Documentary. And the winner of the award and the $1,000 goes to Kandahar Journals, directed by Louis Palou and David Gallagher.
Wow. Just really want to thank you on behalf of my crew and really on behalf of everybody in my film, because that's what all of us make our films for, is the subjects in our film. And I really want to dedicate this to the Ponce family because, you know, it's a remarkable thing to create something like this, to bring a community together, to celebrate something that their family loves. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Louis. This is truly a community event, and the woman who personifies community, in fact, she is the queen of connectors. I think if we had an award here for a Connectors Award, she would win it hands down. Please join me in welcoming Molly Gebler, president of the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival, and she is joined by President Dan Beavers of the JCs.
Well, as you can see, it's just me. And I'm going to share with you the top 5 reasons that Dan and I love the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival. Number 5, the hundreds of amazing volunteers that work so hard to make sure the Chagrin Falls Film Festival goes off without a hitch. Number 4, yes. Number 4, it's rated top 50 in the world for film festivals worth its price of admission by Movie Maker magazine for the 4th year in a row. The thousands of visitors that come to share in this film festival and that allow Dan and I to show off amazing Chagrin Falls. Number 2, Mary Ann and Ed Ponce and their countless efforts to continue David's vision and create the avenue for all filmmakers to share their story. And the number 1 reason we love the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival is all the amazing filmmakers that come from all over the world to share their story with us. They make us cry, they make us laugh, they make us feel. We love their stories. So it's our great pleasure to present the award for the category of Best Local Documentary. And the winner for $1,000 in the award for Best Local Documentary is Good Luck Soup, directed by Matthew Hashiguchi. Matthew is not here, but on Matthew's behalf is the star of the film, his grandmother, Eva. Please give us...
Why didn't you guys move back to California?
We couldn't because our farm was taken away. And me especially felt that California once kicked me out. Why should I go back and be a tax-paying citizen in California? So I call Ohio my home state. I accept this award for my grandson Matthew, who is stuck in Georgia with his namesake Matthew the Hurricane.
Next up, please welcome Bill Haid from supporting sponsor Huntington Bank.
On behalf of Huntington Bank, I would like to thank Mary Ann and Ed Ponce, as well as the board of directors for the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival, all the other sponsors, and every volunteer who made this great event possible for our community. Tonight, I'm excited to announce the award for the environmental category. And let's see who the winner is. The winner of the award and a cool $1,000 is Atlantic, directed by Ristir Dominel and produced by Mary Therese Garvey.
The people that were supposed to protect us are the people that are destroying us.
We cannot keep doing what we're doing. We cannot.
The most important type of energy that we really need, it's food.
What's at stake for them economically is huge. They stand to make billions of dollars in profit. Our province stands to make billions of dollars in revenue.
Hi Ohio, Mark Garvey here from Ireland, one of the producers of Atlantic. We just want to say thank you so much for this award. We're absolutely thrilled. Unfortunately, Richie, our director, is away filming at the minute, but we're all just so delighted with the impact this film is having. We feel it has an important message. Continued success with the festival, and thank you so much again.
On behalf of our wonderful platinum sponsor, Jones Day Law Firm, I am pleased to announce the award for the Best Social Awareness Documentary. The winner of the award is, and $1,000 is, Off the Rails, directed by Adam Irving.
Manhattan man is getting a free ride to prison.
McCollum, said to have an encyclopedic knowledge of all things transit-related.
All of his crimes were victimless. He would safely make all of the stops, make the announcements.
He says, I'm volunteering my time, as if he's a high schooler getting community service hours.
Now, he's been picked up 20 times for the same thing.
McCollum claims to have commandeered more than 100 buses for joyrides over the past 30 years.
Adam is not able to be with us tonight, and so I accept the award on his behalf. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the student documentary category, featuring films created by individuals who are enrolled in secondary or post-secondary education. The winner for Best Student Documentary is... student documentary is Kansuka, directed by Bryce Sear.
อยากไปเรียนการเงินแล้วมีความรู้สึกตื่นเต้นมากเพราะว่าจะสิเป็นไม่ได้ก็สู้สนไม่ได้
อ่านเลยพวกน้องอ่านเลย
Bryce is not able to join us this evening either, so we accept on his behalf. And now we have a real treat for all who were not able to attend the sold-out Havana Nights last night. Wasn't that great? They brought the house down after the screening of Craving Cuba, and back by very popular demand, we want you to put your hands together for Ed Ponce and the Foreigners 3.
Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Y antes de morir me quiero echar mis versos del alma. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera.
Yo vengo de todas partes y hacia todas partes voy. Yo vengo de todas partes y hacia todas partes voy. Arte soy entre las artes y en el monte, monte soy.
Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Con los pobres de la tierra quiero yo mi suerte echar. Con los pobres de la tierra quiero yo mi suerte echar. El arroyo de la sierra me complace más que el mar. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, whatever works. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Oh, yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Y antes de morir me quiero echar mis versos del alma. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Everybody sing, be Cuba for a night. Guantanamera, an hour. Guajira, Guantanamera. One more.
Thanks to Foreigners 3 for their terrific music. Our next category is the Mary Lerner Human Spirit Award. To introduce this category, please welcome to the stage owner of the legendary Popcorn Shop and Chagrin Documentary Film Festival board member, Mr. Dewey Forward.
Thank you. Thank you. This has got to be a classy event. I like this. Well, I just got to say that this event is a labor of love for me.
Thank you.
I've been with it since the beginning, founding sponsor, and I'm so proud of what's going on with it and its impact on this community. I think that maybe more than any other event in this town, it creates a dialogue among us folks, us villagers, with worldviews we're not too used to around here in our little bubble. And I think it's terrific. It engages us. Mary Lerner was a friend of mine, and she exemplified all of that, all the good stuff that goes into this film festival, and she loved this festival. She was with us early on. She watched every film for a few years before anybody else saw it. She was kind of the first line of defense, if you will. And we're talking 300 to 400 films. She was previous board chair and Mary Ann's right-hand person. We lost her last year. The Mary Lerner Spirit Award is presented the film which exemplifies the power and beauty of the human spirit. I'm truly honored to introduce Bernie Lerner and Darby Scott, her best friend. Bernie is the founder of Automated Packages Systems, who has supported this film festival for a very long time. Please welcome Bernie and Darby.
Good evening, everybody. Bernie and I are grateful to be here. Mary Lerner, she was a really special person. And her connection with the film festival was because she had some very specific, wonderful characteristics, and it just gelled. She was a listener, and so she was not just hearing voices around her, but she was absorbing the message, the story. She heard the story when people talked. She was very observant. She saw others. She recognized curiosities that people had. She was truly observant of people. And she was very generous in spirit. Nothing gave her more pleasure than helping others to reach their potential. She did this through her encouragement and her enthusiasm and her personal time and resources. So when the universe brought Mary Lerner and Mary Ann Ponce together, two magnificent women just came together and they energized each other. And it was a beautiful thing. Their talents just gelled. Mary is with us tonight. Trust me, she is. She peeks from behind that mysterious veil with a wink and a nod. And she wishes the winner of this award the very, very best. So we are proud to announce the Mary Lerner Human Spirit Documentary Award.
And the winner of the award and $1,000 is Hollywood Shorties, directed by Ryan Stephen and Green Video Acceptance.
And there's a video acceptance. Okay.
Very few people have ever seen a group of little people.
I see a pretty cool dude right there.
They were the team. If you were on the Shorties, you were a stud.
We had dribblers, we had shooters, we had the comics.
Wait a minute. What do you look like? Why you ugly?
Sometimes you play the faculty, sometimes you play city leaders.
Somebody apparently arranged for us to play the Playboy Bunnies.
But my favorite is when they would do halftime of the Laker games.
And what we're looking at is the Hollywood Shorties.
Hi everybody, I'm Ryan Green of the Hollywood Shorties. I'm sitting here in Hollywood Shorties Central in Los Angeles, California. This is where most of the magic of post-production happened for the film. Of course, I am wishing I were with you all in Chagrin Falls, Ohio. I am so sorry that I could not make the festival this year. This is actually the first time that I've been invited to screen at Chagrin Documentary Film Festival, which is already a high honor, but to also win the Human Spirit Award, I can only say on behalf of myself and all the shorties that we are ecstatic, and I personally think that these men are very deserving of such an award. Of course, I am somewhat biased on that matter, but these are amazing men, and I'm so humbled and thrilled to be the guy that just got to tell their story. If you don't know, I have a personal connection to the story. That is my Uncle Larry, who played on the team for several decades. He is no longer with us, and I've been told by so many of his friends, including the team members, that he'd just be so proud to know that this film exists and to see it, and to know that his nephew was the one to bring it to the screen, and particularly, I think, to know that it has won an award such as this one. So thank you so much to the selection committee. Thank you, Mary, for having me at the festival and for this wonderful award. I certainly hope to join you all in Chagrin Falls, Ohio in the future with another film, and I wish you all the best in future festivals. Thanks again.
I'm sure you will agree that this festival brings laughter and tears and joy and compelling thought and entertainment, and it does so because of all of our supporters, including all of you, each and every one of you in this room. We are grateful to all of you, and we are most grateful to our most generous sponsors, those sponsors who contribute at a level of $1,500 or more. We call them our visionary sponsors. And presenting this special group of friends, please join me in welcoming Tom and Louise Brick.
Good evening. This is a special privilege for us to be able to present this award. And here with us this evening are some special people whose support and belief in the film festival has helped make the event possible. Would the festival visionaries please stand up so we can acknowledge your support? Have to be some here. Thanks from all of us. And now to the presentation of the Emerging Filmmakers Award for 2016.
The core mission of the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival is to give voice to emerging filmmakers. The emerging filmmakers category includes filmmakers presenting their first feature documentary. I'm pleased to present the award for the Best Emerging Filmmaker and $2,500, and the winner is Following Seas, directed by Tyler Kelly and Arbity Williams. Tyler Kelly will accept.
But they weren't these big tabular birds anymore, and we found one that was breaking up. And icebergs, of course, are fresh water. They're the frozen snows that have come off of the continent. So we went out and retrieved the ice that we could handle.
I'd rather you watch the film because it's going to say whatever I'm going to say much better than I could say it. But I'd just like to say thank you to Chagrin Falls and to Marianne for having us here. I've had a lovely time since I got here on Thursday. And yeah, it feels great to have made a film and to have it be my first film. And feel like people are really responding to it and understanding it and sort of getting the story I was trying to tell, and if there's a message, perhaps the message. So thank you all, and I guess I should dedicate this to Nancy Griffith, the patriarch of the Griffith family, who passed away during the production of the film. So I think she really earned this because she shot all the footage that appears in the film, if you saw it. So she really did a lot more work than I did to make this happen, and she can't be here, so this is for her.
And now we have an extraordinarily special award to present, and I am honored to welcome to the stage Ken Douthit of the Chagrin Valley Times and the family of David Ponce.
Just gonna say something real quick here. I think well, we have some great storytellers in the audience tonight, and I think as we all know, for every good story, there needs to be a resolution, but it never necessarily has to end. And I think this festival has become the resolution for David's story. And with all of your continued participation and the amazing submissions that the filmmakers make, his story never has to end. And so on behalf of the family, I just want to thank everyone who participated this year.
Just want to let you know there's a reason I'm in print. The Chagrin Valley Times has been a proud supporter of the festival since its beginning, and I've been honored to announce the David Ponce Award winner for the last couple years, and I've also got to view the films, and I'm constantly amazed by the work of the filmmakers. And I would just like to say that I think that what Marianne and Ed have tried to produce here is just something wonderful. As those in my industry lose our influence, I think it's very important that documentarians continue their work because somebody has to tell the stories. And for some reason, I'm losing. And it's just so critical that those stories continue to be told in any way they can. So continue the work, and hopefully we'll continue to show the films. So thank you very much.
As Lori said earlier this evening, we received over 500 submissions for this year's film festival. We narrowed it down from 500 to 76 films that we feel really represent the spirit of filmmaking and the passion of a filmmaker. We narrowed it down from 76 films to one film that will walk away with the David Ponce Best of the Fest Award and a check for $5,000. The winner of the David Ponce Best of the Fest Award is Accidental Courtesy, directed by Matthew Ornstein.
Gerald Davis plays a hot piano. It's part of the show, and it makes him stand out. He also stands out here. Davis is one of the few African Americans you will ever find attending a KKK rally. More than attending, he is welcome.
I got more respect for that black man than I do you white niggers out there.
Wow. I can't really follow that, honestly. I don't even know where to start. This is so gratifying to receive. Such a wonderful town, such a wonderful festival. I have to share this with the other 75 films, 76, depending on how you do the math. Because everything I've seen has been great. For those who haven't seen it, our film Accidental Courtesy is about Daryl Davis, who is a black musician, and his hobby is he likes to make friends with guys in the KKK and other white supremacists. And he does it for his own reasons. He does it because he's trying to understand racism. He does it because he grew up being the only one of his kind in foreign schools. He does it for a lot of reasons. But the main reason he does it is because he feels as one person he can make a difference in each of those people's lives, and there's a ripple effect. And I'm not going to get into specifics, but you all know we have an election coming up. You all have relatives. This is a very important state. Please really think about it. One of the candidates has been endorsed by some of the white supremacists in this movie. One is not. Think about the legacy you're leaving. But thank you all so much for giving this to me and for watching the film and sharing the attention with us. I want to thank my brother, Noah, my co-producer. I want to thank the cast and crew. I want to thank Daryl Davis. I want to thank our sales agent, Matt Burke, who's celebrating a birthday, 1 year closer to Gandolfini right back there. Thank you all so much. This is so gratifying. I know I don't sound speechless, but I am speechless. Thank you to everyone who comes, everyone who makes movies. And you know, my inspiration for this movie came from a print article. Print journalism is the standard we held ourselves to. That's the standard. we held ourselves to that standard that was set, and it means so much. So what you said really moved me, especially. You know, journalists are the first responders for current events, and we can take that mantle, but we really can't replace it. So hopefully we both get to coexist. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate this.
Wow, what an amazing array of films and winners. Let's give a round of applause to all of our filmmakers tonight. Well, we are in Chagrin Falls, so the night is still young, and we invite all of you to attend our Best of the Festival film, which is Following the Seas, which was the winner of our Emerging Filmmaker Award. That's taking place at the Township Hall. Tickets are still available. And a point of business, we ask all board members and committee members to gather on the red carpet for a great photo opportunity. And everyone is invited to call your friends, neighbors, and remind them we have one more day of festival fun tomorrow, Sunday. So we hope to see you back here wandering through the streets and in all of the great movie venues tomorrow. Thank you. Have a very fun night. Good night.